Hey guys, this is Eddie with Mobilenorth.ca and I'm going to be reviewing the Samsung Galaxy Note 2. I was lucky enough to get my hands on the first version of this phone for review, and so when the second one came around, not only was I excited to review the phone, I had to purchase the phone. So the actual model we're looking at right now is my personal model that I've owned for about 2 months. So anything I say from here on, I could definitely attest to. As you can see, it's a beautiful phone. Decent build quality. It is plastic. I would have preferred something a little bit more solid feeling, but it does feel good in the hand. It doesn't feel like it's going to get away or anything like that. The phone is, of course, a large phone, so people who wear slim pants or something of that nature might have a little bit of a problem getting it into their pockets or maneuvering around, but personally I don't have any issue with that. And to tell the truth, I actually keep it in my coat pocket, but that's just personal preference. With the large size though, you do get a beautiful screen, lots of real estate here, and you would definitely appreciate that and forget how big this phone really is. With a large display, you might expect that the battery might be very draining on the phone, but I actually find this phone has perhaps the best battery I've ever experienced on a phone. It's not uncommon for me to go 24 hours without even having to recharge. The phone is backed with Android 4.1 with TouchWiz on top, of course. And you can see it's very fluid. Everything that I want to do is happening as I want it done. And that's very important. It's not a frustrating phone to work with. It's a very enjoyable experience. The only drawback that I do find with the largest size is, I'll just show you here. When you're sending a text message, one-handed operation isn't always that easy. Actually, text messages aren't too bad, but situations where you want to move around the screen, you'll find that you're fumbling the phone around a little bit clumsily. So I'm just going to send a quick text. And you see it's very easy to type still. People with slightly smaller hands might want to use this nifty feature here, where you can actually set the keyboard for one-handed operation. So you see it kind of shifts the keyboard over towards the side of your hand and makes it the key smaller so it's easier to access. And you see here, I'm just typo. Okay, so although the phone is a larger phone, maybe a little bit more difficult to manipulate, there are lots of features in there that will either make you forget how large it is or just make it a little bit easier for you to work with. One of my favorite features actually, which is unique to the Note 2, the Note 2 is actually the first phone to implement a multi-window feature. I'm just going to show you quickly here. Just going to initiate that, and you can see that gives you a few apps that you can choose to use with this multi-window feature. So I'm going to just show you, how about we do the video and S Note together. And as you can see, both apps are running simultaneously. The video previews are all showing, and I have the option to work with my notes. And of course you can open your notes. You see the phone is still running fluidly. I can do anything I want, move things around, write on it, or whatever. Definitely one of my favorite features. And of course with the multi-window, you're not fixed to these sizes, so if you need a little bit more at the top, you can get that. If you need a little bit more at the bottom, you can get that as well. Another exciting feature about the Note 2 is, of course, the S Pen, which is just nicely tucked away inside. As you see, as soon as I pull out the S Pen, a little pop-up comes up allowing me to quickly take a note. So if I just want to say hello or get the milk or whatever I want to remember, it's right there, right at the right easy access. And of course I could save that and come back to that note later or whatever I want to do. You'll also notice that within these pages, as soon as I the pen out, I got an extra page specific to the pen where I could customize it and put whatever apps I feel I might want to use with the pen. A very nifty feature, and I use it very, very often actually. With the pen, another feature I enjoy is that you can do a lot of shortcuts. There's a lot of gestures. So I'm just going to do a quick one here. All I have to do is stroke upwards and you get the quick command dialog. So let's say I'm going to send a message to my test account. I'm just going to pick it up here and I'm going to write code for message test. And it would recognize it, and you see it initiates a new message to the test account. Separate from that, the phone, of course, everything's laid out. It's a very intuitive phone, very different from maybe some of the Android experiences you might have had in the past. Samsung really got this right here. You can see in the notification panel, very nicely laid out. You get all your quick settings right there. You can do everything at the touch of a button. You could, let's see, if you want to get deeper into, say, the multi-window function, all you have to do is hold your finger over it and you get all your options there. I want to point out the eye. I don't know if you can see that clearly. Let me bring that closer to you. There's a small eye right there. That's pretty much letting me know that the phone recognizes that I'm looking at the phone, and what it would do is keep the phone awake. So this is a useful feature if you're reading a website or a book. The phone will actually make sure it doesn't shut off even if you haven't touched the display or anything like that. It's a very nice feature. I enjoy that very much. Finally, I want to just show you the camera really quickly. Beautiful camera, takes great pictures, great video. Let's just do something fast here. One of my favorite features is the quick shot, and I'm just going to let you hear the camera, how quickly you can take shots, one after another. Of course, I have the volume down. Let me just turn that back up. Okay, and the camera, and here we go. So you see very fast shots, one after another. So any of those action shots or anything special that you find a need that you want to take very quick shots with, that option is there for you. So yeah, this is my quick review of the Galaxy Note 2. I love the phone. I encourage you to go to our website, Mobilenorth.ca, and check out my slightly more in-depth review of this phone, where I go into a little bit more of the quirks and whatnot. So yeah, make sure you check out the phone, and I hope you enjoyed my review. Thank you very much.